Kim and Wayne. We've been traveling since 2008, in between raising our kids and juggling time off from our jobs to go and explore. We've always enjoyed finding ways to travel on a shoestring budget to both local places as well as overseas destinations, in order to fully immerse ourselves into the cultures, foods and sights of everywhere we go. 2020 really taught us how to try and bloom where we were planted, as traveling to new destinations was completely out of bounds, and we kind of realized just how fortunate we've been over the past few years to have visited all the beautiful places that we've been to. This expedition, we'll be traveling to the far northeastern side of South Africa, to the world-renowned Kruger National Park, and we have a handy Kruger guide, so I think we're in for a great adventure. We'll be leaving from our hometown in KZN, traveling to St. Lucia, Lowasabi, Tambuti, Tenze, Shingwedzi, Punda Maria, Letaba, Skukuza, and back home.
Good morning. It's 5:30. I'm exhausted, as you can see. The last 2 weeks trying to prep and get work done has been ridiculous, to say the least. But it's day 0 of the countdown. We are heading up to St. Lucia this evening, and then from tomorrow we will head up to the Kruger National Park. Quite a day. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning packing, and then we had to take the kids to the airport, and then we had to go drop off my broken phone, and then we had to come all the way back, and then we got stuck in bad traffic, then we had to come home and pack the car. So it's now 4:25, and we've just left. So our adventure to the Kruger Park begins as of right now, and tonight we will be staying in St. Lucia with my parents, and we're going to go have some supper with them, and then tomorrow when lockdown opens at 4 a.m. we shall be heading off. The car is super duper fully packed, and we have everything including the kitchen sink. Is our little place for tonight in St. Lucia. Very smart, very cute. Nothing too fancy, but we just needed something for the night because we're going to be leaving tomorrow morning at around 4 o'clock. So we just booked a little spot to be comfortable for the night. Good morning. It is 3 a.m. We didn't get much sleep. Our neighbors were so wide awake all night long. So we're just getting our own back a little bit. We want to get on the road by 4 a.m, which is the wakey time for South Africa. So we just thought we'd get an early start so that we can get to Lowasabi by at least lunchtime today. Let's get on our way. But first, coffee somewhere. I want coffee from somewhere. Got news from one of our birding friends that he was in Marloth Park and he spotted a lesser white-throat bird.
It's from the UK.
It's from the UK. Apparently it's never been spotted in South Africa before, and so we just happened to be driving past Marloth Park on the way to Kruger, and we're quite early, it's only 12 o'clock, so we thought
that we should go and at least try and have a look. He's sort of given us the area where he said he saw the bird, so we're going to just try and give it a bash and see if we can find it, and then we can add it to our bird list and be all special and stuff. I'm afraid we had to bring out the big boys for this expedition. Can you see here what I have? My trusty bird camera. We found it! Lucky us. When we got there, there was a whole bunch of birders, so it was pretty easy. We knew what we were looking for.
You're not supposed to say that.
What?
We got there and we searched
it was so difficult to find. We searched everywhere. It was just crazy, like hectic. But anyway, it is the first time that that bird has been spotted south of the equator. So that was a very special bird.
Kruger National Park, Caravan Park. Head east on Morella Street, then turn right onto the farm.
Don't know why she's doing it.
So anyway,
so it's only been seen. It's only been seen once in Africa, and that was in Ethiopia. It's called a white-throated. It's called a lesser white-throat.
Yeah, he had quite a lot of white on his throat, in my opinion.
So never been seen in the southern hemisphere. Only once in Ethiopia. Otherwise, never in Africa. It's a UK bird.
Yeah. So I don't know, if you're in the area, you can try, go see if it's still there. But yeah, we saw it. Yay! We have finally arrived at the Kruger National Park. Wayne's just checking in. And then we're going to be on our way to Lucia. So we just drove into the park about 10 minutes ago and we've seen our first lion. There's a little crocodilian catching some last lights. Here we have a giant kingfisher. He's trying to break up a really big fish that he's caught. He's getting a little tired though.
It's a Nile tilapia.
Just sitting here at Sunset Dam, which is just outside of Lucia camp, and there are hippos and birds and crocodiles and impalas and everything you can think of. It's like a smorgasbord of photographic opportunities. It's incredible. Definite spot to stop if you come to Lucia. Good morning. I can hear everybody's alarms going off. It's 5:30. I think everyone's getting ready to go into the park. Yesterday I didn't film anything when we got here. They told us that the room we booked only had a single bed in it, and I was flustered and anyway, I forgot to film. We have a little single rondavel. It's very cute but very simple, and we both had to snuggle into a single bed last night. Anyway, it's bright and early and we're hoping to go into the park in the next 30 minutes or so. We're just going to pack the car. Wayne's brushing his teeth. I've had a nice shower and hopefully we can go find some leopards and cool things. I've charged all the camera batteries, emptied all the cars, so we have a full day in Kruger. What a morning. It was more disorganized than we thought. We woke up at 5, it's now 6:15. We're only trying to drive out of the gate now. We don't know where we're going. Our car's all upside down. Don't know where anything is. We've got uncooked eggs in our day bag and. But anyway, I think we've just lost our touch a little bit because we haven't been on a long holiday for so long.
want to go home now. Do you think that do you think you can order coffee here? Damn it. Ripped my hands trying to get I only broke 14 cases getting the coffee mugs out from underneath the bottom of everything.
So vigorous.
Burnt my finger on the coffee mug. My flip-flop is covered in coffee. Squelchy. Wonderful. How's it doing that? It's dangerous making coffee in the bush.
It's not very strong, is it? It looks like tea.
Oh. And there's not enough for you.
Thanks. Please, can you tell us how to use this thing? Because we don't know how.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Cameron's lucky we didn't try and make bacon and eggs.
What have you done? What have you done?
Some coffee here. They're actually, you know what?
What the heck is that?
A little espresso.
Look how small it is.
It's an espresso. You can pour it in with your other coffee. So
I made coffee.
So you know what?
I made coffee.
I know, and I love you for it. But it's very watered down and will never get us through the day. And you know what?
We had a disastrous coffee making experience.
You can come here, hire a skottel for 25 rand, as well as buy your bacon and eggs and everything, cook it, and then eat it, and then they clean it all up for you, and you can just climb in your car and leave. They are so efficient here.
Didn't you know that you can do that in Kruger? You've been able to do that in Kruger for 30 years.
I thought you had to bring your own skottel and your own...
No, you can do that in Lucia as well.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. But I can't believe that you've bought coffee. I boiled that thing that you bought, that coffee machine. I boiled it 3 times to try and get that coffee strong.
I'm sorry.
Eventually ended up with 3rd-degree burns and a slice on my hand. And my flip-flops full of coffee. Okay, let's get on the road.
This much?
Yeah, it's taken us an hour and a half to make 1 cup of coffee, which you eventually went and bought.
Are these boys? No, that one looks like a girl. Right, yeah? We're going to call her Esmeralda. That one, I'm not so sure. If it looks like a male. Let's call him George. George and Esmeralda. What?
George and Esmeralda. They're 2 bulls.
No, that one's got nipples.
No, these are 2 bulls.
Well, look at her boobs.
So I also have nipples and I'm a boy.
But I didn't know that works like that for elephants.
Can you see that other elephant is actually sleeping? So you'll see when he wakes up, his trunk will curl up. So as he relaxes, his trunk extends and falls on the ground. The trunk weighs about 250 kilograms. So it's, you see he's just woken up, watch, you'll see. Now he leans forward. Elephants can actually lock their knees in place.
Wow.
So that they can sleep standing upright.
That's amazing.
Look, he's having a stretch. Yeah, a little stretch.
Oh, that's actually very cute.
Arching his back. And then they sleep on and off. They don't ever have a period where they sleep for a long time.
day 0 of the countdown, and we are
I'm going to do this. Damn it.